In the silence before dawn on November 16th, 2022, beneath a sky filled with stars, NASA stood at the edge of history. For the first time in over half a century, humanity prepared to leave Earth's embrace once more, not to revisit old footprints, but to lay the foundations for a future among the stars. This was not just another mission. This was Artemis II, the opening act in a bold new saga of exploration. And at its core stood a giant, the Space Launch System, the most powerful rocket ever built by mankind. Generating 8.8 million pounds of thrust, it launched with the fury of a controlled supernova, tearing through the night sky and marking the dawn of a new space age. Its payload, Orion, NASA's deep space exploration vehicle, built not just for orbit, but for the Moon, Mars and beyond. But there were no astronauts aboard. Not this time. Inside Orion sat scientific passengers, sensor-filled mannequins, radiation monitors, and life support systems under evaluation. Every wire, every bolt, every circuit was being watched, judged, tested, so that future missions could carry humans safely through the abyss. As Orion left Earth behind, our planet shrank into the distance, a pale blue dot floating in infinite black. For 25 days, Orion sailed through deep space, executing precise maneuvers, capturing stunning images of the Moon and Earth, sometimes in the same frame, an image that reminded us just how fragile, and yet how determined, human life can be. It entered distant retrograde orbit, traveling 40,000 miles beyond the Moon, farther than any spacecraft designed for humans had ever gone. The systems were pushed to their limits, and they held, back on Earth. Engineers monitored every beat of the craft, watching as Orion passed every trial. Each second added proof. We are ready. And then came the return. At 25,000 km/h, Orion re-entered Earth's atmosphere, braving forces that would destroy any unprepared machine. Its heat shield, the largest ever built, faced temperatures of nearly 5,000 degrees. Radiant, glowing like a star reborn. But it held, and with the silent bloom of 3 massive parachutes, Orion slowed, drifted, and descended with grace toward the Pacific Ocean. On December 11th, 2022, splashdown. Perfect. Precision. Victory. But this was not the end. This was the proof. Proof that humanity can once again return to deep space. Proof that we are building not just missions, but pathways. Pathways to the Moon, to Mars, and maybe, someday, even further. ArtemisI was never just about the Moon. It was a test of courage, of vision, of possibility. A test we passed, not with footsteps, but with faith. And now, the countdown continues. Soon, Artemis II will fly with humans aboard. Then Artemis III, when we will land, sending the first woman and the first person of color to walk the lunar surface. But we will not stop there. We will build. We will learn. We will stay. Just subscribe.